Every time I see one of those holes, I just go,
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that
trap.
we can see the traps as well.
Mm-hmm.
I always hated in games where it's just like,
But they're invisible.
yep. And suddenly it's just this like weird zone on the ground that kills you, and you're like, ah. I do hope they kind of explain what the old walls are. Oh, I see. If we mess up, we're gonna have these runes crashing down on our heads, or these portals.
Those, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I think you'll have to change a rune in order to open a different door.
Yeah, I will.
Don't you want to investigate what's in that room first?
Yes. We came in this way.
No, but you just opened that door.
Yes,
but that's
we
where you
came
came
in this way.
in. Sorry.
Okay, so
Ooh,
we've
you
got
have a yellow
3.
one too.
Okay, it
Doesn't like that.
But that's okay.
But it only opened up one.
Combat start, you say? Okay, here we go.
These are the electric ones, right?
Yeah. Weak against fire.
How's electricity weak against fire?
Yeah, I don't really know that part. Here, let's see if I can stack these. I want to see if I can stack auras. Okay, how do we know? No, they do not stack.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. Well, that's fine. That just means cast one on each
Barrick's
melee
already
member.
injured?
Well, no, he was wounded from earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
combat's over. That was fast.
Well, there's only 2.
Yep.
So-
Yeah, he got wounded in the previous fight. Against that bigger storm critter. Oh yeah, we should probably. Oh, guess we got that one right. Crap.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I want to break these. The more fights we get into, generally the better.
Mm-hmm.
I do really wish the characters could push past each other. I hate it when my formation is, like, kind of bumbling against each other stupidly.
What did you try on the last one in the row?
I tried this one.
Okay. So make sure that... Oh. Well, that means you have a 50-50% chance of not activating.
Actually, I'm just
the
going to
last
keep
portal.
failing this one. It should work.
Oh, Can you put the red on that one as well?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, no. It's going to be a different symbol than red. But I don't care. I have hiccups. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just going to, I'm just going to,
Have you ever heard about the people that have hiccups for years?
Yes, that always scares me.
You
Luckily,
think it
I
actually
know
had
how
be-
to specifically end hiccups. So, at least in a way that
Try
works
the
for
blue
me.
crystal on the left beacon.
Oh, they're actually giving you hints now?
Yeah, they are. Here we are.
You got
Aha!
it. And you just use fire on them?
Electricity.
Oh, those are the electric ones. So I was wrong. The other ones were ice.
Yeah.
Ah.
Actually, no, these are ice. Use electricity on them.
Yes. Okay, so these are the ice ones. You're confusing
Yeah,
me.
sorry.
Because I know that they have 3 different forms. There's the... Yeah, those are definitely the ice critters. Because the ones that are for electricity just look like orbs of light floating around in the air. And the fire ones have a more corporeal form as well, like the ice ones.
Yep. Okay, let's do iron tolling here. There we go.
Barrick
should
must
mess up
be
the
like
8.
face palming right now. I thought I told you to use the blue.
Dumbass doesn't know I'm a battle maniac and have to fight everything. Alright, so don't use ice against these guys, which means... Oh, right. I guess I actually could have done my
Flame
Mantle of
bundle.
Flames on myself. Oh well, doesn't matter too much.
On everyone.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're down.
That's okay.
When has that ever happened?
That's actually, I think, the first time my character has ever been downed. Alright, well, let's camp. The only problem with camping is it does cost me money, which is why I don't do it too much. Because it costs me tower upkeep for this one. There we are. But, like, It's not that
Are you
much,
gonna pick up
and
the
we're
little
okay.
glowy?
Oh yeah, there it is. And since we fought everything,
what did that do? Oh, that
got this door open. Yep. There might be some other things that have activated over the course of this area.
Ooh, traps.
Yep. Looks
Actually,
like
it's a whole area of traps.
What?
Woohoo! And
wait, that was a different one?
you didn't have enough subterfuge.
Oh, weird.
Or something.
I don't know. Whatever, it didn't hurt me enough to do any lasting damage.
I thought it hurt Barrick.
It did hurt Barrick, but it didn't wound him. That's the point. Traps aren't a problem. There's one thing I really like about modern CRPGs is they've done away with they've made it so you heal outside of combat. Or at least Obsidian ones have. I guess less so for Divinity Original Sin, but you can just keep healing over and over and over again, so it doesn't matter so much in that game. In the old Baldur's Gate games, you absolutely needed 1 or 2 healers, otherwise you pretty much just couldn't play the game, which sucked. Let me guess. Yep, we need another.
You see a worn down faded
Aegis
rune embedded into the wall. It is currently impossible to decipher what the rune is.
Yep.
Ooh, a bow. But oh. And it activated. So fire would be good against the ice one.
Nope. Electricity is good against the ice ones.
Wait, what?
Fire is good against the electricity is good against the ice ones. Fire is good against the electricity ones. But ice is good against the fire. I don't understand it. Yeah, the elemental triangle in this game is nonsense, and I've just grown to accept it. Okay, so use fire. Use fire.
I wonder if people have been annoyed at us for keeping the bobbleheads.
Yeah and no. I mean, it's weird. This series got like a decent number of views for the first episode, but after that it's just been like a heavy drop-off. And the drop-off happened before the bobbleheads got turned on.
Really?
Yeah. I think when it comes down to it, a lot of people just aren't interested in watching CRPGs. And that's just kind of the way it's always been.
I mean, it does take a long time.
They're slow. There's tons of dialogue. We've spent whole episodes just talking to people. And I don't even notice until I'm, like, getting to the editing process and I'm like, Jesus Christ, maybe I should have, like, moved us along or, like, tried to pace it out. But there's no pacing. But it's also kind of one of those where I guess it doesn't bother me so much. But it is, you know, CRPGs are for very specific audiences. And, you know, not everybody's going to have fun with that. This?
Yes.
We already did. That's the rune Lantry can't read.
Oh.
You even read it out loud for us.
No, but did you actually click on it?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
I was sorry.
Just making sure.
Yeah. No, it's one of the runes Lantry can't read. We've got to get him 2 levels. So what we're probably going to do is just adventure around for a while, and then eventually come back. And,
wait, this is as far as we can go, though,
yeah,
right?
I just want to see if there's anything else that it activated in this area. Otherwise, we're just going to head for the Bladegrave Runic Hall, which I believe...
I mean, there was that rune on the floor.
Okay, that's just
if you change that, that might actually trigger it.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, change it.
Yeah, we didn't have this one. Nope, didn't like it.
No, that's the one, that's where you got it. It likes it.
Yeah, it likes red, but that's what got us in here originally.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see, I thought it would activate that.
Nope.
But it just dispelled it immediately.
Yeah. So I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. I'll just come back through and be completionist.
Oh, I forgot about fast mode.
Clear. Yep. I've been leaving fast mode off because these battles are kind of rough.
Yeah.
This Bane snare was... Sorry, you want to read it?
You haven't let me read this whole episode.
Sorry.
This Bane snare was broken long ago. Given the state of the other Bane snares in the old walls, it's likely whoever broke it didn't enter this room from the south entrance. So there was another way.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find it.
Yep.
Maybe it'll be a way to Oh, hey. The dusty stone platform is lifeless, but small markings indicate that its old magic might still...
be reawakened.
Watch where you step. This has trap written all over it.
Okay. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurred but proportionate image of the ancient relief. Newly added imprint fills the remaining gaps on the scroll, giving you a clear representation of the carved rune.
Yay!
Alright, well, that's easy enough.
Now, what's up with that button? But you press the button after you've done the rune.
Okay. So...
this is the Ocean Spire.
Star Trek with creepy wing things.
Are you sure it's from the middle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That one? Okay.
I don't think there's penalty for failure anyway. What?
You have to connect them.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. It makes sense. It makes it harder for you to guess. So...
can you look at the rune again? I think it... yeah, you need the X.
Yeah, so it's got a little bit of a it's got a little bit of a like weird divot here.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh no, you didn't connect those two. Good.
Nope.
Oh, darn it. Do you have to do it all over again? I think so.
Yep, alright. That sucked. Yeah, it for some reason sometimes it will connect if you do them in order. Like
yeah, that one you had to backtrack.
If you do them fast enough, it feels like they connect.
But you're really clicking them a second time.
Maybe? I have no idea. Whatever, there's no penalty for
make sure that you
messing up.
Yeah. There we go. And then we have that.
There we go. And we get to go to the top of this spire.
Woohoo!
And then we'll go back out and we'll go figure out what that... oh, right, we were here for the artifact. But also the spire. Oh, the background's different. Like, there's a different background for the blade grave. That's nice. Glad they did that. Okay.
The now familiar light of the spire courses skyward, trailing off toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as give in... wait, it would be and give in to the warmth of the energy surrounding you.
Yeah, as you give into the warmth of the energy surrounding you.
But yeah, but see, as give?
Yeah,
it was a typo.
They're missing a word. There's so much words in this, I'm not surprised that they didn't get everything.
The ocean spire in the blade grave feels weathered and battered, like a flag that is whipped in the high winds beyond its intended duration. Perhaps in spite of this, the connection formed with Vendrian's well is strong, almost overwhelmingly so.
I was at the front lines during the devastation of Stalwart. From on high, this realm feels less significant.
Smells like seawater, like wood and wind and bird-dropped dung. Strange. Can see place called ocean, but can't see birds or dung here. She squints her sharp hunter's eyes as she peers toward the horizon.
There was a running wager at the Vellum Citadel. How far southwest can one sail before reaching the end of the ocean? From here, I'd guess forever. It's close to the right answer. Oh, forever is close to the right answer. Looking out at the expanse of ocean to the south, Lantry moves his quill in a harried rush as he sketches the blue-green panorama. Okay, so we can do a couple of things here. We have an infirmary. Brew potions, other consumables, once built, resting in the spire. Any spire grants bonus to endurance, will, and other magic defenses. We're gonna need a forge. Training grounds. Skill trainers. Okay, we're gonna do forge.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't done any forging.
And we've got a number of things that require the forge.
It's gonna be a pain to figure out which spires have which improvements.
Oh, hi. This is different. Let me
That's
see.
the forge.
Does this... Okay, so we do have a maintenance cost from having a forge here. It's cheap, though. Okay, control fire, frost, lightning, and vigor. Tempting. Metal armors.
Because you gave away the, what, 500... Did you give away 500?
It's only 500 copper rings, so it's 5 bronze rings.
Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Because I remember at one point, you finally had gotten your 1 iron, or whatever it was.
And then I immediately spent it all. Provides bronze ingots to upgrade weapons and armor. Iron ingots to upgrade weapons and armor. Forge powerful items. Unique weapons.
Fire and atrophy.
Okay, so I have the library over here. So I'm at 3
You could
out of
probably
6.
spend whole episodes just
Kind of.
maintaining these.
Not really.
Training up.
Just small amounts. So control vigor and stone, fire, frost, lightning, and vigor.
That guy is pretty much a master.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I probably want to get Praxis Master of Smelting, but we'll figure it out. Let's talk to Volus for a second. Greetings, Fatebinder. How may I help you? Okay, here we go. I found a reference to a dagger called Heart's Blood. What can you tell me about it? Heart's Blood? Really? Let me see that book. He looks at it. This is incredible. Unfortunately, the information in that book isn't sufficient for me to recreate it. If you're able to give me more information on it, I can probably make it for you. Okay, I found this hilt in the old walls. What can you tell me about it? That looks like the hilt of Sentinel, one of the finest swords the Forge Bound ever made. With this, I could recreate it if you want.
Ooh.
Alright. I found these plans and this metal in the old walls. Can you make this for me? These are the plans for Scorn. And you have the metal we need to make it. Alright, I found this helmet in the rest canyons. What can you tell me about it? This is the Hawkeye helm. With this, I should be able to recreate it for you. Okay, let's see what he can forge for me. So this guy makes artifacts.
Artifact, alchemist's gloves, commander's plate,
Oh, and
Hawkeye helmet,
we can research these.
Scorn. There's Scorn down there.
Yeah, so
Sentinel.
We can look for the Heart's Blood dagger, and it looks like the rest we can make as we want.
Whew. Sounds like there's a lot more to this game than I initially thought.
Yeah. So not enough money. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So these are totally worth it, though. Just to point out, Orb of Life. Launch a Orb of Healing Energy. On impact, the orb creates a zone of restorative energy that will periodically heal any party member within the area.
But you need 4 Forge recruits?
Yeah, I need 4 Forge recruits, 10 hide, and 1 iron ring. I mean, I'm pretty close on the hide part, but we need more recruits here, and stuff like that. Commander's plate. Interestingly, no, that's not super useful. Elegance. As a spear, interesting enough, has
Can you
control
look at
emotions.
Sentinel?
Hmm?
Sentinel, I just want to see Sentinel.
Okay, right. It's a 2-handed sword.
Ooh.
So this would
That's
be
a
a
lot.
perfect weapon. We can't make it, but this would be a perfect weapon for the Huntress lady. Because as long as she's wounded, she heals 5% health every 6 seconds.
And then she would have gotten the extra bonuses for being wounded too and stuff.
So Scorn is a javelin. Tenacity, extra precision. Sorcerer's Blade. Immunity hobbled. I mean, a lot of these seem really useful maybe, but we are too damn poor to even consider it. This one is possible, actually. +5 to all magic skills. And it's just a nice little staff. Pride of the Forgotten. It's not bad, actually. Unfortunately, a lot of these are just expensive.
You just need recruits.
I need recruits and I need money. Okay, so why don't we pick up a recruit here? I was thinking iron ingots to upgrade weapons and armor and forge powerful iron. Armor? Because we got Volus, Master of Smiths.
Iron's better than bronze.
I think so? I don't know. I mean, we could do both.
I think I'd mentioned this before, but when I was watching documentaries on Celtic, I think it was like Celtic metalsmithing and stuff, a lot of weapons from the Bronze Age have survived, whereas weapons from the Iron Age have not because of rust.
Yep. Well, it's because iron's just a straight up alloy. Well, no, bronze is an alloy. Iron's not. And even then, like, even steel doesn't last so long. Okay. So we got some extra gold, bronze and
Steel
iron
tarnishes.
from this place too, which is nice. That's true. Alright. Okay, so I'm actually going to warp back to our Spire for a second.
Hey, Siren's there.
Well, yeah, they warped at every Spire.
I actually found out that Siren is a real entity or mythological reference to, like, sort of like sirens and stuff. That's interesting.
Okay, so we'll go back to the Runic Hall in a second. Is it the Mountain Spire that we want to go to? No. I want to go to the Sunset Spire, I think.
Why are you going to the Sunset one?
I want to see if I can buy some scrolls.
Oh, right. Is that the one where you have the library?
Yeah. It'll also let us do the research here for the Heart Dagger, or whatever it's called. I don't remember Sage Garrus being here.
Sage Garrus.
Greetings, Fatebinder. The sage bows low before you, the quills in his hood, brushing the ground.
How did you get here?
Who are you, and how did you get into my spire? He takes a cautious step back. Garrus, I am your scribe and researcher. I've heard great things about you, about this place. The library here is incredible, if you don't mind me saying so. He quails back with uncertainty and fear. When I heard about the library you were building, I just had to come. I watched the workers as they hauled stone and scrolls up here. There was an awful lot, and they were very tired, so I did what little I could to assist. And then the last day, as everyone was leaving, I just stayed behind. So why are you here? I take it you'll need someone to organize this collection of scrolls, someone to catalog new texts as you discover them, and someone to organize research efforts. As your scribe, I can do all three. In fact, I'm excited to get started. I've already started looking through your collection, and he cuts himself off in size. To be honest, I need the work. The Vellum Citadel isn't exactly up to its old standards, and I'm afraid there aren't many safe places where a sage can find employ during the war. What can you research for me? Oh, any number of topics. Magic, alchemy, the history of the world. You have an impressive collection. Not as large as the Vellum Citadel, perhaps, but no sense in crying over burnt parchment. I've started compiling a list of possible research topics. Allow me to show you. Okay, so research artifacts.
You need recruits.
Yep, need more recruits.
Oh, the dagger plans.
So this will just give us handy things. This will be dagger plans, but we need more scrolls, research items, find recipes for new items. I'll start with that one. That one's easy enough. Okay, who's Velos? Velos, I think, is one of the trainers. Okay. What have you made for me? Okay, so he has just a scroll.
A scroll.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, hey. This place looks like a fun library. Look at all that seating.
I dig it.
Irina. Hey.
It's just merchant. We've already talked to these people before.
Fine.
Ooh. It looks like she has new things.
Yes, things
Limitless boundaries. Accent. Focused rain. Rapid casting. Marking.
I wonder what would have happened if you didn't burn down the library.
I know. I really wish I hadn't. Okay, well, let's start by making money. Because I am
Are those
poor.
useless?
Yeah, they're
sometimes gems are used as socketed items.
We've talked about this. Everything in the other tab is totally useless.
Okay.
Let's see. Quality is superior. The only... Here, I'll sell everything that isn't blue. I think that's the easiest thing I can do. There we go. So even if we even if we do have a character to give equipment to, we'll have some things to give. Okay, Skyblade Javelin. Looks like I got several spares of things, so we might as well drop them off. Okay, which is better or worse? They're the same. Well, let's get rid of the hunting bow, because great bow sounds better? Bronze dagger, harm's way. Is there a difference between these? I guess one is a fair bit better than the other. Maybe I'll get rid of the ones that don't have a special effect. If you notice, this one has, like, praying, parrying, gravelet. That one doesn't have anything. Devastating annihilation. I think this is probably a good policy. I'm trying to make as much money as possible so we can buy things. And at this point, that's probably enough. That's a lot of money. Wow. I can afford things now. Of course, now we have to decide what the heck we want to get. Okay, so we've talked to her. We have money.
Well, remember, you don't have much for spells anymore, or spell slots.
Yeah.
The mage peruses the library with an amused expression. It takes a while for her to notice you. Fatebinder? I was wondering when I would meet my patron. She bows. Philia of the Forge Bound. Before you ask me what a smith is doing away from the forge, well, I'm taking a break from ironwork, and this library suits my tastes at present.
What's the plan now that you're here?
I need some time away from the war effort. Assembling the same swords and helmets, using our intellect and art to equip an army. She shivers. Ugh, the Forge Bound are masters of our craft, but we're artists at heart, and this war has misused our talents.
Is this the lady we ran into in the other area?
She looks similar, but I don't
Probably
believe
not.
so.
I think the arm's slightly different.
I think her tattoos are slightly darker, too. I want to spend some time among these books, recalling what got me interested in the arcane in the first place. Teaching you should fulfill a similar goal, though I won't know for certain until I get started. She clears her throat. Where shall we begin?
You tell me. Let's talk magic. Alright, so she teaches me lore. I could do control frost and lightning, but we all know what I'm interested in.
Yeah, lore.
I'm so glad. Oh, hey, Lantry leveled up. Don't really care about training either of these guys in any of these stats, but yeah. So that'll help. So she's just a mage trainer. That's fine.
And you're content with your party composition? You don't want Verse or Siren with you?
I wouldn't mind switching in Verse just so we could actually use some of the equipment. Let me just quickly look. Because I don't want trainers, because I just train in lore. Control Gravelight, control illusions. My main issue is I need, mainly I just need Velos and
Scrolls.
Arena. Because, yeah, we don't know anything. Everything else is kind of moot until we learn more along the way. Alright. So I guess time to spend all of our money. I could spend some of these iron rings on
I would do it on
things.
improvements for your metallurgy, or I mean, are your weapons really?
Well, I mean, honestly, my weapons are probably fine for the time being. I got both the bronze and the iron upgrader kind of guy. So apart from buying artifacts, there's not much I'm terribly interested in right now. So do I have precise action? Accuracy of the spell. Oh, greater sigils of these. Area spell. Okay, this one's super tempting. Reach and grasp. Because this increases the AoE. This increases the range. Staggering force, not so much so. Focused rain, I want to pick that one up. I'll pick up the cheap ones, too.
What does moonstone or indigo or?
This is the stuff I sold to her.
Oh, that's the stuff you sold. Okay.
Yeah. Sadly, none of these are the scrolls that I'm looking for learning new elements. I really want to learn healing spells so I can finally improve Lantry's effects. I should look that up, actually.
Okay.
Before we go too much further. But yeah, so part of it is a lot of these are improvements on what I already have. So accents, there's Sigil of Strength 1 and now 3.
Oh, 3?
Yeah.
You skipped a level.
We skipped a level.
That reminds me of, oh, did you ever have to take swimming lessons? I was actually having a conversation with your chat one night, and I believe there were a couple from like Spain or Sweden, and they said that they never had to take swimming lessons. I'm going, what? It was required.
It was not required for us. I kind of took them, but after a while just taught myself swimming on my own. The problem
I mean, I always loved swimming, and actually I wasn't the type to do strokes. I was the type to swim underwater almost exclusively. So I would have to say that I was probably better prepared than a lot of students for swimming lessons.
Yeah.
It's just that they had you pass levels of sorts.
Yeah, so
and you had to, or else you would have to take it in high school. And no one wanted to have to take a swimming lesson during the day because then they'd be wet. And I mean, for girls, your hair would be wet the rest of the day. That was just gross. Because you just smell of chlorine, and the only time I ever had to go into the school pool in high school was when I was taking an outdoor course. And guess what they had us do?
But
they had us practice fly fishing in the pool when there was no fish.
Huh.
I mean, I already knew how to fish from my grandfather, but part of the course was kayaking, and it was funny because in our high school pool, I mean, you could fit a decent number of kayaks in it, but people were really just paddling around with their hands. I don't really know if they let us use the paddles unless there were fewer in the pool at a time, but really it was just teaching you the how do you roll over in a kayak and successfully swim out of it without drowning. And then, yeah, and then there's the fly fishing, which was hilarious. I don't even think, yeah, I don't believe they had hooks. I don't know if they had magnets or something on the end. I don't, it just seemed more like target practice. I don't really think we were fishing for anything in particular. Yeah, when I was young and fishing at the lakes, the Finger Lakes, it would mostly be bluegill, sunnies, perch, occasionally bass. But yeah, they were really plentiful early on. I remember being able to catch 20 fish in a day, and we would do the whole throw back in method. But now that I think about it, it definitely isn't nice to the fish to hook them through the lip. Sometimes they would take the hook in so deep it would get caught in their eyeball or like near their eyeball.
Yep.
And it was just, I felt so bad for them. So as I got older, and I think at a certain age you actually have to have a license to fish anyway. I was just like, all my attempts at fishing in recent times either resulted in nothing or fish with hooks caught so deep inside them that I would have to cut the line. It was just like, I'm just gonna swim with the fish instead. Do you remember the big fish that I found for you?
Yes.
Wasn't it awesome? It was the massive carp that was sitting at the bottom of the lake. How big do you think it was? Like 4 or 5 feet long?
Yeah, probably 4 or 5.
He was massive. It was a massive carp.